Hi there, welcome. This is a video of me speed drawing a Ganesh-inspired figure of some sorts. What I'm showing you just now is the original reference photo and the first sketch from which I drew this with a light box and Derwent Inktense pencil. I used Derwent Inktense because I was hoping that the Inktense would blend out with the Promarker and kind of like give it a soft feel around the edges. It did do that a little bit, but I was, well, this is a learning process, so I should perhaps not have chosen gunmetal gray, I think it's called. So it's very gray, dark, bluish color, and it might be too heavy for some of the rest of the colors that I'll be doing later on. Usually when I do a project like this, I always start out by making the black outlines with my Faber-Castell pens. And this time I thought I'm gonna do it the other way around. So the first part of this video will be me coloring a lot. This particular project took a long time. It actually took me, I had four and a half hours of raw material on video, which is also why it's sped up quite a bit. The reason it takes so long to do a project like this is because for me, I want to get every detail and everything correct, or the way that I feel is correct. And this drawing has a lot of small details, as you will see further on towards the end. But, well, back to the coloring. My inspiration from this is the reference photo, which you saw on my iPhone. It's a rubbing of something from a temple somewhere in the world. It's a picture that's in a house of a family member of mine. And I always found it very fascinating, this figurine, or this, I don't know if it's some Hindu god, Ganesh. No, it's not Ganesh, it's an elephant. But something like that. I always thought that it was very colorful and interesting piece of culture, religion or not, I don't know. So I wanted to kind of make my own attempt of interpretation of this. So that is what I'm doing. I found the idea of this person dancing on a flower to be very interesting. I don't usually make so much movement in my drawings and paintings, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna try just go all in and make an effort with the shadows and the details. Yeah, when I work with my Promarkers, I'm not very I don't have a very much routine with it, so I'm still kind of new. I usually work from the lightest till the darkest. So I always start out with the lightest color. For example, with the flowers here, it's very light pink, and then I work towards the very heavy reds. My experience is that when you do it this way, the blending for us newcomers, it's more easy. It's more, you get more soft result, and the blending is more like smooth, and you don't get all those harsh edges, which is probably fine, but I just don't want it in my artwork. I would like everything to look like a piece of silk, you know, like the background. This is totally, I'm totally failing on this yellow background scarf thing right now, but I would very much like, in general, all my things to look very smooth, like a fabric, you know, just you see the shadows and the shades, but not really the heavy contrasts. But in just a while, I'll begin on all the details. First of all, this painting was just coloring in all the main areas, and then putting on some, which I'm doing right now, some shades, some light shades that would kind of make the entire motif like pop from the white background. So it doesn't look so flat. Usually I would probably make a background of some sort, but for this one I thought I'd pull it a little bit out of the picture using this gray. As you can see now, I've started on my very what do you call it, ambitious doodle project, mandala project, and I'm working in with this ruler I have with all the circles, and I don't know how many circles did I do for this project. I didn't count. If you want to count them and put in the comments how many circles did I do, you're welcome. But before I start on all too many circles, I'm just putting in the bottom, wow, with also some yellow, so it kind of looks like a little bit gold or something. And now I'm beginning all the details. As you can see, this is a detail level that is not before seen in my pictures. And now for the big, my big nemesis, the drawing of faces. I'm still working on that. I think all my faces, and especially my eyes, I don't know, people look like some kind of Picasso that should have never been. So it's for me, it's very challenging to do faces and details of the face. So it's just, the struggle is real. But apart from the facial details of this project, I did get a lot of small details in on the clothing, on the jewelry, and on the head thingy here. And I did very much like that, because usually when I just make black outlines and fill in colors, I get one kind of look, and everything looks very cartoonish, you know, and that's not necessarily what I'm going for. So the level of details on the figure, Hindu god, whatever it is, I like that. And now for the circle contest. You can count along and tell me how many circles did I do. I don't think anybody will do that, but if you do, in the comments, please. I wanted to do this one because I wanted the entire project or the entire drawing to look like it was a kind of a small statue with this metallic piece in the back with all the circles. So that's one reason why I did it, and another is that originally I didn't intend to do all these small circles, because I just thought I'd make something awesome with the yellow, and it didn't turn out awesome, as you can see. So, well, the finished result, which I'm signing here, I only do that when I'm somewhat pleased. It looks like this, and here's just a flyover. You can see all the circles. If you didn't get to count them at the first time, you can do it now. Somewhat satisfied, and I do hope also you thought this was interesting, and that you would like to subscribe or leave a like or comment even, and that I will see you next time. Have a nice day.